Hello, I'm Yo-Yo and welcome to Yo-Yo's Dreams and my first art video in a while. Sorry, I actually didn't get the footage of me drawing her. I switched back to Clip Studio on my laptop and I'm not used to manually hitting the record button yet, so... Anyway, this is my OC TAINESHA and today she'll be getting a punk makeover, kind of like a redesign. And this was a very mid-drawing decision, as you'll see during the speed paint. But first she had like a slightly Victorian, like horror game protagonist type of style. But as I kept drawing her, it didn't seem to like fit as much anymore. And I've low-key been itching to like draw someone in punk, and it just so happened that she had to be the absolute perfect candidate. If you remember my designing a new character video with Tyree, he was actually her twin brother. He has since been redesigned and merged into yet another character who I'll probably end up talking about on this channel later. But today we're gonna make over his ex-sister. I don't know how much about Ty I mentioned in the first video, but she was originally a hairstylist. She's now more like a general stylist who also knows how to do hair. She's extremely autistic and has a very strong sense of justice, as well as sensory sensitivity, and is a tad socially inept, but like still super duper sweet person. But she tends to stand in opposition to societal beauty standards sometimes, not because she thinks the double standards are dumb. Well, not just because she thinks the double standards are dumb, but because often conforming is uncomfortable to the point of like overstimulation, and she hates being forced to do things and feeling like she's forced to do things. And the amount of maintenance she would have to endure to be considered more conventionally attractive is just not worth it, in her opinion. Like, I'm pretty sure just doing it once is uncomfortable enough. And she finds it easier to simply just love herself the way that she is. And you know what? That's pretty punk to me. Also, I feel like she loves DIYing shit, which is already pretty integral, like, to a bunch of fashion cultures, but especially punk. It's very anti-consumerist, very anti-establishment, and very anti-capitalism, so obviously very TAINESHA. As for the outfits themselves, before I even drew anything, I went and overhauled her Pinterest board to make sure I'm getting the vibes right. Gingham, leather, and denim are very prominent things that I've seen like recurring, as well as like distressing and like spikes in, I don't know what you call them whole things, I forgot. But the first outfit, I definitely wanted to include gingham pants, simply because it wouldn't be something I normally ever draw on someone. Like, denim jeans are my crutch, and you know what? It's nice to shake it up every once in a while. And I know I've seen a lot of punk outfits with like dress shirts and the ties, and I definitely wanted to incorporate that. But also, I feel like she enjoyed having like a big baggier like silhouette, because she has like a normal regular. She is pretty short. She's only like 5'4", but having like a big silhouette and that denim jacket, perfect, that her dad absolutely probably was gonna throw out, but she was like, no, let me have it. For the second outfit, I wanted to go for like leather on leather, and I'm not too big on like drawing skinny cut pants, mostly because like I love the shape. I love a good baggy or wide leg pants. I love shapes. I love the shapes that they make. But I wanted to challenge myself, and you know what? It turned out pretty nice. I don't hate it. And of course I had to add some little touches of like the denim and the plaid for visual interest for me. For me. But like that was about it for that one. And for the last outfit, I wanted to go for a more like feminine, modern outfit that you probably see all over Pinterest when you put in the search term punk. Like that oversized band tee that she's probably had since forever. A bunch of layered skirts and belts. And of course the striped mismatched socks. And to switch it up a little with the shoes, I wanted to make a callback to the previous drawing I did of her. I wish I would have added the doodles, but like some Converse that's like one good run away from the soles just disintegrating. But you know what? That's it. That's all. I am so happy with how her new design turned out, and I cannot wait to draw more of her. I'm already thinking of like a bunch of different things as I speak. But thanks so much for following along through my wild thought process. Hopefully I'll make more art related videos soon, not just dolls. Bye bye. See you later.